Hi, this is Paul with Alpha Rain, and sorry, my glasses were giving a reflection. This is I'm coming to those in Fairfax County, Virginia, for metal roofing. We are Alpha Rain, and we are a metal roofing company. We service all of Northern Virginia and all the way down to Central Virginia near Charlottesville. And I just wanted to share with you what sets us apart and what makes us who we are. So we have been doing metal roofing, like I said, 15 years. And over that time period, we have been researching and developing ventilation systems for metal roofing. And we have now designed and produced a patented ventilation product called ThermaVent. And this actually is a under roof ventilation system. It's the only one like its kind. It is actually remarkably, it's affordable, and for what it does, it gets amazing results. Your average air temperatures in attics are about 150 degrees in the summertime. That's only 90 degrees. If you have 90-degree days outside, even 95-degree days. Unfortunately, that's what we're finding in all these attics that have shingle roofs on them. And it's really hot out up there at that time. If you ever gone in your attic, you would know that's not normal. You don't want to be up there in the attic while it's that temperature, not for very long anyways. Our under roof ventilation system, we're actually able to take, and we have taken 150-degree attics all the way down to the ambient air temperature, which was 95, 96 degrees on that given day. This process that we use, it's only using the hot air rising method, basically, and ventilation. So we allow for air to come in underneath our metal roof. It vents underneath the entire metal roof, and then it also goes into the attic. If you already have soffit vents, that's great. You can leave those. We'll just introduce more air into your attic. And then at the top, we have a ridge vent that is actually with a vented J channel. If you don't have a vented J channel in the metal roofing industry, you're not going to get the venting. It'll look like a ridge vent, and unfortunately, a lot of contractors, they either don't know or they don't care, and they say, hey, that's a ridge vent and it's venting your air, and all what it is a ridge cap, and there's a piece of metal underneath there that it attaches to that actually blocks all the airflow. We know all this because we've had to really study and learn how to make all these functions work right, and one of them was buying an entire machine, over $10,000 machine, just to make the piece that vents out the top. And these are all options that you can have installed on a metal roof that we install. We also do other things like the no leak W valley, industry standard valleys for metal roofs that are actually spec'd by almost every single architect. Shame on you or them if you are an architect watching this. You need to talk to us about how a proper valley should be spec'd. If you shouldn't have any leaks. We've been called out on jobs where they're commercial jobs. We don't really get into commercial too often for the reasons of the architects, and normally they spec these flashings that'll leak in 2 years guaranteed. We'll even put a stamp on it that says it will leak in 2 years, and then we get called back on it. So anyways, that's a whole nother issue, but we're trying to get away from all those multiple piece flashings, all of the it'll won't leak until the warranty is up, and then it's off of us. That's not our goal. Our goal is to provide you with a quality roof. These old tin roofs that we're pulling off are 100 years old, and we want the roof that we install to last even longer than that, and the material will last longer than that. It's got a 35-year warranty on the paint. It's Galvalume. These old tin roofs, if you didn't paint them and it rusted even within 2 or 3 years, you would lose the whole option to even let it go 50, for it to last 50 years, 80 years, 100 years. These roofs that we're pulling off that are 100 years, 110 years old, they've had pristine maintenance on them, always been painted. The pre-painted metal roofs that we have, you don't have to have that type of level of maintenance with painting them because it's a Galvalume process and it won't rust. More on that later. I actually have a video on Galvalume that you can check out. And below, I also have a link to a W Valley video. I actually show a sample of that and how it works, and why the industry standard valley will leak eventually with snow. And I say will leak. We had a lot of ours leak in 2003 when we used to install industry standard valleys. And so we've learned from our mistakes, and we've learned from the old tinsmiths. And then also with our under ventilation, our patented thermovent system, we've learned from poor ventilation, and we want to make the industry better and different. We're going to be selling that product to other contractors shortly, but right now we're the only ones that have that product. You can check us out online, alpharain.com. Also, if you want to call us direct, 540-222-1642. We are a family business. If you call that number, it'll either be my father or me answering the phone, and he owns the company and I'm part owner. So we take a lot of pride in making sure that when you call us, we're prompt, we're courteous. In fact, I mean, none of this is scripted. If you call me up, I'd be talking to you just like I am on this video. So appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching the video. And if you're in and around Fairfax County, just give us a call. Thanks.